Okay, here the square pyramid of base 35 mm and axis 60 mm resting on horizontal plane with its base. One base edge is parallel to VP and 20 mm in front of it. Draw the projection of the solid. This is the question given. So from the question, we know that the given solid is square pyramid with true shape square, that is a square base with value 35 mm and whose height is 60. Then next one is the condition. It is resting on horizontal plane with its base. What is the shape of its base?
Square.
Square. Okay, that means on horizontal plane, the square shape is visible. Okay, in which view we can see the square shape? In top view or front view?
Top view.
Top view. That means the square is on horizontal plane. Then the objects on horizontal plane is visible from top view. Okay. Then the another condition is one base edge is parallel and 20 mm in front of it. In which view we can see the 20 mm in front distance from VP?
Top view.
Top view. Okay. So the first you can create the 20 mm in front reference line other than XY line. XY is our major reference line, but here the condition is given that one base edge is parallel and which is 20 mm in front of it. It means VP. So that will be the condition here. The conditions are, first one is it is resting with the square base on horizontal plane. During that condition, it should satisfy that one base edge should be 20 mm in front. Then we can draw the corresponding view. So in this case, from which view we can start? On which view we got the true shape?
Top view.
Top view. So we should start our drawing from top view. Then we should project the corresponding front view. So we are assuming that the solid is in the first quadrant itself. Then we can draw the corresponding XY diagram, mark the corresponding plane. On above XY line, we got VP plane, below we got HP plane. Then we can start our drawing. That is the primary steps. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then this is our solid square pyramid. But our condition is one base edge. Here we have 4 base edges out of one base edge. Each base edge having 35 mm. Out of one base edge is parallel to VP and 20 mm in front, which is visible in the top view. Then this is the arrangement. This is the first problem. That's why I'm showing how it is in the first quadrant. So as per our condition, if you are looking to the top view, that is on HP, we can see a clearance of 20 mm in front. The red line, red plane indicating horizontal, white plane indicating vertical. This is the one simplified model of your first quadrant, and your given square pyramid is resting on HP. So the true shape, as per your discussion, true shape square is visible in the top view and 20 mm in front is visible in top view, and one base edge is parallel. I hope you can see the figure.
Yes, sir.
Then you can see the square base completely in the top view. Along with square base, what are the other parameters that you can see in the top view? If you are looking from top view, which point of the solid is visible first?
Center.
Vertex.
Vertex or apex or the taper portion of the solid is visible in the top view first. Okay. That means this point. This point is visible in the top view first. Then you can completely see the square base. 35 mm. Then this 20 mm in front distance. Then along with apex, base, then apex and base corners are connected with the slanted line. That line is known as generator for cone. For the pyramids, it is named by slant edge. That is correct. Okay. Then along with what is the shape of lateral sides of a pyramid?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Okay. Here we can see 4 triangles, 4 equal triangles. Okay. This much are visible in the top view. First one is 20 mm in front distance. Then the parallel base edge. This white line shows the parallel base edge. Then you can create the complete square of 35. Then if you are joining the opposite corners, you will be getting the apex and the 4 lateral triangles. Then after obtaining the complete top view, you just project these to the front view. What will be the front view? What is the shape of front view?
Triangle.
You can see only one triangle because you are visible from here. So this triangle is only visible to you. All 3 other triangles are behind it. Only the triangle facing the observer is visible in this case. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is our first step, creating the reference line XY. Then a parallel line 20 mm in front. As per our condition, one base edge is parallel and 20 mm in front. In front distance with respect to VP is visible in the top view on the plane horizontal. So 20 mm in front will be getting the parallel line. Is it parallel with XY in the top view?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we satisfied our condition. Then, as per our BIS rule, we can dimension it. Then the first point we can name it B. So we naming our square base as ABCD in the clockwise direction using small letters. We always naming the squares or solid bases using small letters of English alphabet in the clockwise direction. That is starting if this is A, B, C, D. All of you please follow that rule. We are always naming the clockwise. So from B, what is the base edge value? What is the one base edge of the square?
35.
35. So from B, the distance between B and this point is 12. That is, we practiced in the dimensions. The minimum distance of dimensional termination and B are 10 mm. So from B, using X pencil, you can draw one edge, that is 35 mm edge, that is BC. So this is my base edge, which is parallel to VP at a distance 20 mm. That step I completed here. The BC is created by X pencil because that is visible. Then you can create the complete solid. That means you can see the square base. So this is my square base visible in the top view. Then name the 4 base corners. This one is A, B, C. So this one is D. Then join the diagonals, because in the top view we can see the apex and 4 lateral triangles. So we are joining BD and AC. We got 4 lateral triangles. The joining point will be apex. And the apex of the pyramid always named by the letter O. O is the apex. Then dimension any one of the bases. You can either dimension CD, AD, AB, whatever it is. But I am choosing the base at AD here. For dimensioning purpose, I am choosing the base at AD. Draw the projection lines. Then draw the dimensional line. Or we please look into the dimensional format. Here I named AD, that is the base. Why I am writing a square indication there? What is the purpose of notating a square 35?
Base square.
Base is square, and that is known as shape indication. For square, circle, and radius, we have some notations. That notation is known as shape indication. Then if you are going for the front view, take your 2H pencil. Then you can project A, B. A and B are on same line. If you are projecting the corner A, it will pass through corner B to the reference line XY like this. Then you can project the apex to the front view using 2H pencil. Then CD. If you project D, it will pass through C and appear here. That means we are projecting all the solid corners to the front view. That is the first step for obtaining the front view. This is the direction of projection. You can simply mark arrows. We are projected all the 5 corners, 4 corners in the base, and the apex is toward the front view. A is projected, it will pass through B and appearing here. B is projected, pass through C, appearing here. Then how we can name this one in front view? What is the front view of A?
A dash.
A dash. So we mark A dash. This point is A dash. Then what is the front view of B?
B dash.
B dash. But there is a difference. If you are seeing A first, B will be behind A. Is it correct? We are seeing the first corner here A. Then on the same corner, the point behind is B. So we are putting the behind point in the front view is in bracket, that is B dash. So in this case, B dash is invisible when comparing with the A dash. That is the meaning. That means we are seeing A dash first on the same projection line. B dash is behind it. It is visible, it's not visible in the front view. That's why we are putting B dash in bracket. D dash is the front view of corner D. On the same line, C will appear. So C cannot be visible in the front view. So C dash put it in bracket. So in the front view, A dash D dash base is visible. A dash D dash base is created here. This is one point. The another point. Then join A dash D dash with a dark line. You can join A dash D dash with a H pencil, and you can make that line in a dark on XY line. Then what is the height of the pyramid here?
60 millimeter.
60 millimeter. So the height or axis connecting apex with the base center. So base center is here, apex is O. Then so we have to find out O dash. So distance from base to O dash is 60 mm, and that is the axis of the solid. So it is created using 4:1 dimensional chain line. So from the meeting point, create 4:1 dimensional chain line. So this is the height of the pyramid. On the top, write O dash. Distance between XY line and O dash is 60 mm. So you should dimension it. If you are dimensioning, the dimension line should start from 10 mm from the right corner. That is from A dash, the dimension line should be at a distance of 10 mm to the left. That height is 60. Then join O dash A dash and O dash D dash. That is the visible lateral triangle in the front view. So you can join O dash A dash with the dark line, O dash D dash with the dark. This is the complete view.